Yo guys, what's going on? I am back today with some shiny hunting for a Deoxys and a Gimmighoul. I am getting the feeling I'm getting sick, or I'm getting some weird type of hay fever. I don't know, either way, I do not feel perfect. But it is what it is. We shall still try to get the shinies. I shall try my best. And probably fail, because it's all luck based. Well, mostly. Imagine being allergic to something, I know, right? Are you not allergic to anything, Bob? Or have you not found anything you're allergic to yet? I don't know, probably. Fair enough. Other than hay fever though, also I don't... Yeah, I mean it might be hay fever, but I don't know. But other than hay fever, I'm allergic to one thing, but I don't even know what it is. I know it's some kind of ingredient, but that's about it. And allergy is really not that bad. That gum I never heard about? Yes, that one exactly. Well, I'm allergic to some ingredient of it, not to the gum itself, because the gum consists of a bunch of ingredients. You know, if the ingredient that I'm allergic to appears in something else, then I'll have an allergic reaction. Forgot the name. Mawam. That was its name. Hello there, guys. How are you? Did you finish that assignment that you had to do? Just a question, you know. Or at least do the part of the assignment that you wanted to do. Did I hear that aliens exist? No. I did not. Where is that coming from, genuinely? Aw. Did you watch the direct though, guys? Now that's a real question. Because I'm pretty sure... Wow. What insane news. What a nothing burger. That's exactly what I was thinking. Did they reveal anything in the trailer? Genuine question. The rewind thing, okay. And maybe, I don't know if we have seen the bats before in a trailer. The bats being a drivable character might be new. I don't know. But yeah, that was a 14-minute trailer for basically nothing. We got a bat before Funky Kong is crazy. Now that you point it out like that, yeah. Like that, but like for real though, I feel like they seriously announced like nothing. The rewind thing, maybe they showed a couple of courses that we hadn't seen before. I mean, they kind of confirmed how the cups are gonna work. We're gonna have like 6 Grand Prix cups and 6 knockout cups. I mean, they did announce like almost all the tracks, or a good amount of the tracks at least. This could have been a 1-minute trailer. It could have been, yes, I do agree. He died in a Nemona Bob skill issue. Also, I feel like they like previous trailers, I swear to God, were shown on 100cc or 50, and this one was shown on 150cc. Because I swear to God, everything was driving faster. Might just be my mind playing tricks on me, but I feel like that's the case. I don't know though. With a palm, you mean the first fight, Bob? That's impressive. No Renegade Roundup? What is Renegade Roundup? Am I stupid? Should I know what that is? The battle mode thing? You mean the cops and robbers thing? Ah. Well, honestly, I do not care. I played that like once or twice. I mean, it's not revealed yet. I don't think we're getting it. But it's always possible. Was the only battle mode I liked? Yeah, fair. Oh, you're right, Bob. You're right. We're gonna get a new, though, quote-unquote Luigi's Mansion track. Although it doesn't have the word Luigi or Mansion in it. It is a ghost house. That it feels like Luigi's Mansion, but it isn't. It feels like the... Honestly, it kind of... From Luigi's Mansion 3, that movie recording guy. Kind of feels like... that. I don't know. Wow, a ghost house. I mean, have we had a ghost house in Mario Kart before that was not called Luigi's Mansion? Actually, maybe. But that's not really a house, was it? Yes? Fair enough. Can't think of it. Twisted Mansion. Mario Kart Twisted Mansion. Wait, that was not Luigi's Mansion? Bruh. Banshee Boardwalk. Banshee Boardwalk. Yeah, okay, but Banshee Boardwalk is not really a house either. It's a boardwalk. That's the one that I did have in mind already. But fair. There's a house part, I guess. I don't know. I had a nightmare where you found all 3 targets in a stream. Hopefully that will never happen. IRL. Yeah, I think it will, Bob. I mean, okay, specifically the unknown Z target, maybe not. But me getting 3 new shinies in one stream, I'm expecting that to happen at least once, but who knows. I don't know, at least we now got more confirmation about Toad's Factory, right? Because previously we've only heard the music. Now we actually... Yay. Also, am I stupid or did I see like Mario Circuit from Mario Kart 8 in the trailer or in the direct? Isn't that like a stupidly boring track? Also, why does the Rosalina track look so much like Ice Ice Outpost? I really only half paid attention, fair. You're saying that my nightmare will come true? I do not like what you're saying. Pretty bad, but probably because Nintendo is running out of ideas. But like, why green and yellow? It's the exact same colors as Ice Ice Outpost. I don't get it. I don't know. At least we can play as Cow. I didn't actually watch it live, but when I looked at the comments of the video, apparently the entire chat was clowning on the game until Cow, then everybody spammed Cow in unison, And then they went back to complaining. According to what I read in the comments of the Direct. But it would absolutely be something for the Nintendo community to do that, you know? Yo, Hexoblade, welcome to the stream, how are you? Hope you're having a nice day, my mans. In the live chat, people were chanting "raise the price" when Cow was on screen. Oh, okay. You can play as Cow. I genuinely wonder if they put that Cow section in just for the memes because they knew everybody was a fan of the Cow. Probably a bit of a marketing stunt, you know. I don't know. You're doing good, Hexoblades. That is nice to hear. I'm actually not doing that great. I feel like I have caught a cold or something. I'm feeling a bit iffy. I don't know. Lechonk moment, yes, for sure. I don't know, Bob. Also, we get more Team Rocket balloons. We get them every 2 hours right now. I can go beat up a grunt right now that has poison. Yeah. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I hope so too. Spring break starts literally tomorrow, 10 a.m. Whoa. So I can't wait to be sick for most of my spring break. And welcome to the stream, Mr. Me. How are you doing? How was that event thing? You mean the speedrun thing? I got 15th. You know, it is what it is. No money. But it's fine. I still think 15... I don't know actually 15th out of how many. I would like to be in the top 10%. I doubt that I am. I can actually have a look. The spring is ending soon. How about me? Yeah, I think I might have gotten a cold. I'm not feeling super great, but it is what it is. Not terrible. Who's Joe? Ask autocorrect. I'm 16th. What? They're still admitting times to the leaderboard? Cringe. How many people are there? 104. 15 out of 100. 16th out of 104. How much top percent is that? The thing is, I'm still so incredibly... That's top 16%. If that one run actually ended up being a good run, I would have been 9th. If I did not die that one run, I would have been 9th instead of 16th. I still am so mad about the time where I died there. Time for first place was 13 minutes, 35 seconds. By somebody who had never submitted a time to the leaderboard before until basically after it was over. Very interesting. You got a random wild hundo for Coco? Yeah. I got the random huge Takataka. I got a hundo Takataka. I got a huge Takataka, but no shiny. Nuh-uh. Why would I? That'd be too easy. On the other hand, I do have a shiny Blacephalon, but I don't have a huge or a hundo. I don't know. Really want another Shundo? Well then keep playing the game, Bob. Because at the pace that you're currently playing the game, you're not going to get another Shundo for 5 years, at least. I have like, what? 3 Shundos? And I've been playing actively for a really long time. 3 Shundos, yes. You got your first shiny in Pogot with Florigato with a head. That's your first shiny? Dang. I got shiny Florigato like 2 days ago, I think. Well, I can just have a look when I got that thing. Yesterday actually, apparently. I don't know. To be fair, my last 4 shinies I got in Pokemon Go were all new to me. We got Cherubi, East Shellos, Florigato, and Blacephalon. And hopefully my next one is Takataka. Could be Snorlax. Gigantamax wouldn't be the worst, I guess. I don't know. You got that Shundo Charizard. But it's probably not level 50, is it? Do I have a level 50 Charizard? I don't think I do, actually. Hope you get one soon, yeah. Unfortunately, getting a Shundo is, you know, very rare. Are you excited for Vanilla Comb Day? Yeah, honestly, dude, I still need all 3 shinies. Like, it's so funny. This, like, by the end of the summer, my Unova Shiny Dex is currently missing 23 Pokemon, I think. Let me count how many shinies I will have by the end of the summer. Because I will have Krokorok, Crocodile, Scrafty, Gothorita, Gothitelle, Solosis, Duocean, Reuniclus, Vanillite, Vanillish, Vanilluxe, Frillish, Jellicent. We're already on 13 right now. Okay, that's probably... Mienfoo and Mienshao probably as well. Out of the 23 that I'm missing, I'll probably get 15 this summer. Which is just crazy. I'll get a quick Shundo from it. Ah yes, that's definitely how that works. Only a 1 in 4,000 chance. It's to me good enough. Go get that Shundo, and if not Shundo, the game is rigged. Yes, it's definitely how that works. What are the odds of getting a Shundo from a legend? No, it's lower than 1 in 4, dude. 64 times 216. It's a 1 in 13,824 chance that Sceptile will be a Shundo. So good luck. You got your best bud Shaman. I probably want to best buddy my mythicals as well at some point. At some point. I don't know, I'm currently doing a bunch of costumed shadows and regional Pokemon to best buddy. After that I think I'll finish off all my regionals at least, and the new costumes that I'll have. But I do want to do like Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, and Shaman and Meloetta at some point. Setting my Larvesta as my butt for candy now. I personally would just rare candy. How much rare candy do I have? 1840. Cool. Also, during Unova tour, I got like 500 Larvesta candy, I think. Okay, maybe not 5. No, honestly? Yeah, I think I probably got 500 Larvesta candy during Unova tour. Probably. And that was just during Unova tour. You were very lucky when you started playing like a year or 2 ago. I genuinely do think that new accounts might genuinely have boosted shiny odds. Blacephalon and Stakataka together are nearing the 100. Kyurem, 2 shinies, 140 rates. Zacian, Zamazenta? Actually, those were pretty fast, I think. Regieleki, Regidrago together, at least 80 rates. Either I have sincere, unbelievable, terrible luck, and so does everybody in my community, or the shiny odds are simply not 1 in 20. I don't know. You got shiny Amora on one of your first encounters? Full odds or no? Because, I mean, that does change a lot, you know, whether it's full odds or not. Also, we're almost at a third of odds for Gimmighoul. I think at 1388 we'll be at a third of odds. My first Comday Classic, I got a Shundo. That's stupid. Once you do this raid, you get your journey's encounter. Nice. I got mine. I instantly transferred it because it was 10, 10, 10. Ah, yes, thanks. That's what I worked 100 tiers for, to get a 10, 10, 10 legendary. Right. That was a bit cringe. Let me see, what tier am I currently at? Currently 115, which is I think the highest I can be without premium. You got 100 Larvesta? God dang, that is actually rare though. China Mora might not be that rare, but 100 Larvesta? That's GG. Still not a Shundo Larvesta. Those are very rare, but... I don't know, what's the last Hundo that I hatched? And 4-star. I have 22 hatched 4 stars. My last one was a Dreepy. I could not be shiny then. Oh, that was a long time ago, I guess. Fair. You can type raid, right? To see what all hundos you got from raids? Yes. I only ever got 16 hundos from raids. And a lot of them aren't even legendary. Like, a surprising amount aren't legendary. Why did I do so many non-legendary raids? No, the tank is broken. Oh, the tank... It only counts raids after 2021 for some reason. What? The search does not work. It counted my Deoxys attack form, but not my Deoxys defense form. Right. That sounds very interesting. Also, your first raid was 100. Jeez, dude. You got like a gold account, bro. What the heck? That is a lot of luck. Also, according to data miners / leakers, there might be an event coming up with Magikarp where Pokemon will have boosted chance to be huge. Dude, my medal, oh, it'll love it for sure. I still was a Kricketot? Oh, yeah, fair. Most people don't raid for Kricketot. I genuinely do not think I have ever done a Kricketot raid in this game. But newer players, yeah, fair. I swear to god, newer players might genuinely just have more unique raid bosses defeated than I have. I've defeated 249 unique raid bosses, because I sincerely do not care about most of them. You was new and you wanted to register it? Yeah, fair. I definitely did refresh my rage, right? I think so. I don't know, I remember for the first time I completed my Pokédex in Pokemon Go, I was in Australia. That was pretty cool. And currently, 2 days ago I had the Pokédex completed, minus regionals. Now I'm missing the Tinkating line. Cool. Yeah, who knows if I'm gonna hatch one of those. I probably will at some point, but if your legs are on fire, then you should probably leave the house, because that means the house will probably be on fire soon. There's a Dunsparce outbreak. Could do it for that elusive resegmented the Dunsparce. But I think I'm good. You care for nature and I do not want to give the smoke to the sky? Uh-huh. That is definitely one way to word it. So instead of the smoke particles going to the atmosphere, you'd rather have them go into your lungs. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I wonder if there's gonna be a community meetup on Campfire for Snorlax this Saturday. You're so thoughtful, Bob, it's insane. He's back. Did you get a Shundo? You had 2 opportunities to get a Shundo even. Oh, there's actually a meetup I can join for Snorlax. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'll definitely go there. 2 PM to 3:30 PM? Heck yeah. That will be number 3 for my medal. Oh, you didn't go to the raid yet then? What? What? Bird just dipped real quickly. Fair enough. I got invaded by parents, you see. Cringe. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Always annoying. Sure, buddy. Not like I sometimes, you know, it's not like I literally have this thing where I could just boop or something. No. No. What are you talking about? I think we do one more Gimmighoul and we're over 1/3 of odds, I think. I don't know what the exact odds are. 20 minutes until the race starts. Oh. Can you solo Mega Sceptile? I'm curious. Sceptile. Top counters. Yes, you can. Just use a Darmanitan, a Mamoswine, a Mega Rayquaza, and 3 Mamoswine. Apparently. That's what Pokegenie recommends. Or it recommends for me specifically, I guess. That's different for everybody. No Kyurem. I don't actually have my Kyurem registered in Pokegenie. That's a very good point, because I probably would use Pokegenie. I probably would use Kyurem. But I do not have them registered in Pokegenie. Yeah, no, Kyurem is probably the better thing to use, isn't it? Kyurem is my strongest Pokemon, I think, right? Yeah. Wait, genuine question. Do Kyurem have higher CP than Slacking? No, probably not, right? I don't actually know. What does their adventure effect even do? I actually used one of the Kyurem's adventure effects once. They're actually not terrible adventure effects. And I genuinely might use one during Morlul Spotlight Hour the entire time. So... one adventure effect, which is probably the better one, I don't know which one of the two it is, but it freezes the Pokemon in place. They can't move, they can't attack, they can't dodge, they can't do anything. They're just frozen in place. And the catch rate of all Pokemon goes up. So that's a super useful one. The other one does not freeze the Pokemon in place, but it slows down the ring at which the ring of the Pokemon that shrinks. So if you want to get like 5 Great Throws in a row, that one could be useful. But at the same time, you could also just freeze the Pokemon. That's the one I'd go for. But it's really not that terrible. Waffle or pancake? Pancake. Yeah, you'd rather have the other. Let me see, which one? Freeze Shock. Yeah, Freeze Shock, so Cure in Black. That's a better adventure effect. And I genuinely might use one next Tuesday the entire hour. Because Morlul are really hard to catch. So just increasing its catch rate, that would be really nice actually. You have Iceburn? Yeah, that's the other one. You don't have both? Interesting. I mean, if you ever get a Spinda quest, I guess Iceburn is not terrible. But the fact that the Pokemon can still jump around makes it feel pretty useless to me. I don't know. Pancakes are like the Netherlands, flat. Because Belgium isn't flat. Which country is flatter? You have a Hundo Heart Spinda, is that rare? It's kind of rare, yeah. The funny thing is it's more rare than the shiny. An annoying thing is that there was no Valentine's event this year, so no Spinda and no Furfrou for us. The Ardennes are kind of bumpy. Where? Yeah, you got the Ardennes, so we got the Veluwe. That surely is super bumpy right now. I know the bumpiest part of the Netherlands actually is also in Belgium. Like, the highest point of the Netherlands, I'm pretty sure, is also in Belgium. So, I was joking about the Veluwe. 2 years ago, I got an XXS Furfrou and got a Heartrim shiny. Dang! I don't even have a Heartrim shiny Furfrou. Because there was no freaking Furfrou event this year. Or a Valentine's event this year. I have a bunch of Furfrou that I want to transform into forms, but I can't. I also still have a bunch of Japanese Furfrou, which is very interesting. Yo, those shiny Japanese Furfrou must be worth so much in Pokemon Home, actually. Dude, that is insane trade value in Pokemon Home now that I think about it. I can ask almost anything for those. The bumpiest parts of Belgium are the roads. I hope that is right. That is the correct answer, Bob. So true, bro. So true. If 2 shiny Furfrou are... I mean, you watched my GoFest video from last year, right? Where I got 10 shiny Furfrou in 3 days. 2 days even, actually. But in the 3-day event. Furfrou was the last shiny I actually needed from the event. That was not Necrozma. So I got all the Furfrou I needed from that event. I even got like a couple more to make Japanese because they again have pretty good trade value. I don't know, this year GoFest, I think last year GoFest I needed 40 shinies. This year GoFest I think I need 30 shinies. If I'm correct in saying that. I'm just double checking right now actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I need 36 this year, which is 4 less than last year, and we might have an extra day. Oh yeah, some people are excited about Kangaskhan raid day. I don't know what the... Can you solo Kangaskhan? If you can't solo Kangaskhan, I genuinely don't know if I want to do them. The thing, it's very bulky, it only has one weakness. I don't know. I'm in a lot of pain, when will I get released? Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, Bob, but right. Stretching. Very interesting. For good fighting types for raids, Mega Lucario, Terrakion, Shadow Conkeldurr. Keldeo as well, I think. Shadow Machamp is also pretty good, yeah. I can just name the top attackers. The best fighting attackers are Mega Lucario, Mega Heracross, Terrakion, Mega Blaziken, Shadow Conkeldurr, Keldeo, Lucario, Mega Gallade. Shadow Machamp is higher than... Oh no, it's lower than Shadow Conkeldurr. Shadow Machamp, Mega Alakazam, Shadow Hariyama, Mega Lopunny, Conkeldurr, Shadow Mewtwo, Marshadow, Shadow Annihilate, Hisuian Decidueye is there, okay. Virizion, Cobalion and Buzzwole, those are the top 20. And I use number 21 a lot, Machamp. I love how White Kyurem is in the top 30. Hello there, Germits. How are you doing today, my mans? Mega Alakazam and Hisui Decidueye. Hisui Decidueye is a fighting type. It's a pretty weak one in my opinion, but apparently it's good enough to be in the top 30. Top 20 even, I think. Been better, you agreed. Been better. I'm kind of sick, maybe. Getting sick. I don't know. Not feeling top notch. I love how my phone just decides not to charge sometimes. It's my favorite part of my phone. I genuinely might want to buy a new phone before Paris, which is in 2 months. Hopefully you'll feel better. Yeah, I hope so. Hope so. I'm feeling sick too, bro. It's okay. Thing is, it's not even hay fever. I think it's a combination of hay fever and a cold, both at the same time. I don't like it, but it is what it is, I suppose. Get better if you don't skill issue. Well, I am assuming I'm gonna get better in the foreseeable future. Unless I die of a heart attack like tomorrow, then maybe not, but don't plan to do that, you know. Wasn't planning on it. Or a bus could fly through your room. Would that be really... An airplane is way more likely to fly through my room than a bus. A bus through my room would be incredibly impressive. The bus would have to be dropped from an airplane, I think. For the most part, I feel like I'm rather safe in my room. Not when I get my bus license. How do you get it high, Dice? I'm on the top floor of our house. How do you get a bus that high into a house? Don't give them ideas. Right. These are definitely ideas that people are gonna act on. Or Belgium heard you said pancakes are better than waffles and comes to find you. Well, good luck finding me, I guess. Double-decker? Yeah, but a double-decker... Trying to think if a double-decker could get into my street. You have to do a rather tight turn. There is never a bus in my street, because you have to make a tight turn somewhere in order to fit into the street. I don't think a double-decker bus literally would fit. I think there are a lot of other ways that something could hit my house that is not a bus. Just use a ramp. Yeah, exactly. Because a ramp would solve everything. Dice is actually using his brain. A ramp isn't a bad idea. If you use a ramp, you either have a ramp that reaches my room, in which case the amount of time it would take to set it in place, I'll probably just be able to move out of the way. Or you use a small ramp, but then you'd have to get so much speed, which is just impossible, the way that the house is situated. Trebuchet the bus into your house. The weird thing is, I think that is more plausible than a ramp. What if Dice stalls me for time? I don't think Dice could stall me for time if I realize there's a ramp being built next to my room. And still, the ramp would have to be incredibly steep. I don't know if a bus or a car can drive up there. Genuinely, I don't know. You're buying a trebuchet right now, Like, that would have to be a steep ramp, and a car, like... Okay, a bus would literally just be impossible, because the street simply isn't wide enough for a bus to... But a car, I guess, would be possible, but have to be such a steep ramp. You definitely have to use, like, four-wheel drive or something, I don't know. Build the ramp while you're sleeping. Yeah, because I won't wake up from that, because it's right next to my head that it's being built. Why are we planning my assassination in chat today, by the way? That's an interesting one. Build it very quietly. Right. I just don't think you'd be able to get enough speed to actually go through the walls. I don't know. We've done worse, fair. But what were we talking about again? Oh yeah, I think I'm getting better again at some point in the future. That is what I'm planning to do, at least. Also, I feel like we've done very few Gimmighoul encounters today, man. I feel like it's going slower. Oh, well, now it's picking up, I guess. You know what I hate? Writing reports. Dude. Hold on, I'm grabbing my planning for what I've planned this May break. This is the planning that I've made. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Saturday, I'm writing 2 reports. Sunday, I'm writing 2 reports. Monday, I'm writing 2 reports. Tuesday, I'm writing 1 really long report. Wednesday, I work... Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I work on a bit of a report. After that, it calms down. But... And then, before the end of the school year... I'm so happy I'm not you, I know. Before the end of the school year, I have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 more reports. In 7 weeks. Yeah, it's not fun. Actually, now that I think about it, a lot of those are in 1 report. I don't know, all of those... If you count them as 16 separate reports, that'd be 16 reports of like 2 pages. Which is... I think I have to write about, after spring break, about 50 more pages of stuff. And then I hope I do not have to touch reports for over half a year. That is the plan. I can only hope. But who knows. I love sleep, not as much as I like Squirtle, fair enough. Bro's writing a whole novel? Dude. Yes. Wanna know how many pages I have written this school year? I'm grabbing my Google Docs right now. Just to see how many pages of stuff I've written for school this year. Oh, no. I wanna go to this Docs, please. Google Docs, thank you. Can you see on the Google Docs somewhere on the front page how many pages something is? Not really. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna open everything. This is gonna be a lot, but I want you. We're gonna count. It's too much, bro. That one. Okay, I've opened all of them now. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna count. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 11, 17, 29, 38, 49, 53, 57, 61, 64, 68, 72, 75, 82, 104, 110, 114, 128. I've written 128 pages of reports this school year. 128 pages. It's stupid. Pages I've written for school, 0. Pages ChatGPT has written for me for school, a lot. Yeah, right. Writing pages is useless, in my opinion. Don't know how it's gonna help in our life. Okay, so the reason... Look, the writing part doesn't necessarily help me, but it shows to university that I've actually been doing something. I do somewhat understand it, but the minimum requirements that some of these things have, I do not understand at all. Like, you could just ask multiple witnesses whether I've done these things, but... okay. Writing is fun, y'all. Sure it is, Marco. I swear these people teach things just to keep you in school longer. That's money, baby? No. Maybe. Not really. I do feel like I'm actually learning something at school for, like, once. That is going to be applicable in life. It's just the writing that I hate about it. I love learning, I just hate the writing. It shows that ChatGPT understands exactly. I wouldn't say school is stupid, but a lot of things can be taught in college or just not taught at all. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about school. School is hella boring, but we all need common knowledge. I mean, common knowledge is one thing. But why would I need to know what's the most important sentence of the paragraph? I don't. I really don't. I'm too cool for school, I'm a quit. Understandable. Can we get John back? No. John is gone. Forever. To be fair, I'm doing... supposedly in like... 62 weeks? Ish? I hope to be done with going to school and get a job. 62 weeks and I should be done. 62 weeks is a while? I mean, yeah. But how many more years does y'all gotta go? More than 62 weeks, I think. You know? In 62 weeks, you'll be enjoying yet another summer break. You got a lot more, exactly. Don't get a job, let's drink alcohol all day and night and gamble on weekends together. With what money? If we don't have a job, what money? Your pocket money, right. Right. The bank, free money. Yeah, that's definitely how that works. Uh-huh. Oh, let me close my laptop again. Infinite money glitch. Yeah, just walk up to the bank with a gun, and then all of a sudden you get a bunch of free money. Pay your debt with new loans. How do you get a loan, Marco? You can't just get a loan. That's not how that works. At least I don't think it is. Hey bank, I want to learn. They're not just gonna give you a loan if you do that, Marco. Usually you need to show that you can pay it back. Either by having a job or by having like a car or a house or something. I'm joking. They get a massive loan, then use that money to buy the bank. Ah. Yeah, that's definitely how that works. You know what else is massive? Ninja's low taper fade. Such a stupid meme, honestly. The thing that we can't even use the word massive anymore without thinking about it. What does no one actually do what Dai said? Because that's not how it works. Because the bank won't let you do that. And even if the bank would let you do that, if you were to buy the bank where you have the massive loan, then all of a sudden you have to pay yourself all that money back. So you literally wouldn't gain anything from it. Other than the fact that you would now be the owner of a bank, which is probably a profitable business. I guess. I don't know. Can I loan 3 billion? And $1 million on the side, please. Then you can just forgive yourself of the loan if you own the bank. Yeah, but if you do that, the bank all of a sudden has a lot of loss. And I guess because it's technically a business, that doesn't mean anything. But right. Never. Think about it going to bankruptcy, exactly. What's the best Pokemon anime opening theme, guys? Alola by far? Nah, Black and White base. Black and White base. Also, Alola by far is definitely something you can say when Alola has had 3 intros. Which one, Mr. Me? How can bank go bankrupt if it doesn't owe money to anyone? Checkmate, atheist, yes. First one. I honestly do not know which one the first one is. I think I know which one it is actually. Gen 1? I think the Gen 6 theme song is just a better version of the Gen 1 theme song. Hot take, I know. Yeah, okay, it's that one, Mr. Me, fair. The funny thing is that I don't even know the lyrics to the black and white one in English, but I know them in Dutch. Because that's what I used to watch a lot in the past. Oh, you meant season 1 from Alola? I really did not like the first season of Alola. I've not listened to the XY one. The XY one is just the original one, but better. The Pokemon opening is fire in Swedish. Dang. I mean, his team might have been crappy. I'm not saying that the anime was good. We're just talking strictly about openings. And there's the Pokemon intro was still in English, yeah. No, I don't think it was for X and Y. Actually, I always talked in Black White. I'ma be real. I don't know. I don't think it was definitely. I don't think it was a bad protagonist. It was a bit of a weird. She was annoying because Misty wasn't, because May wasn't, because Dawn wasn't, because Serena wasn't, because freaking Lana wasn't, because Mallow wasn't, because Chloe wasn't. Yeah, no. It's not like all of them were made to be annoying. Okay, Chloe actually wasn't annoying, I don't think. But all the other ones? Bruh. Just feels weird watching Pokemon in English, right? The German guy has some crazy takes. Agreed. Serena was annoying, yes. Oh, and the others weren't. John would never, right. John is dead. Rip John Wiggle. He cannot come back. John is killed. When were you when John was killed? Ria John Arbufkla. Yes, agreed. Back downstairs like it was getting too bad, bro. Are you on a laptop or not, Bob? Are you like on a phone or an iPad or something? Bozak now. Yes. Where was I? I murdered him and then sent him far away. Right. Bob, are you connected to the right Wi-Fi? You aren't connected accidentally to like your grandmother's Wi-Fi or something stupid like that, right? Because sometimes Wi-Fi in my room sucks too, but it's because I'm connected to the downstairs Wi-Fi. John is playing with all the other Johns on a farm. With all the other Johns on a farm far away, yes. Exactly. We'll tell you where the farm is when you're older. The John farm. He's playing in a John farm in a higher place, I think. Who is Dice threatening, bro? What? Is bro gonna send me to the John farm? No, only Johns. Yeah, only Johns go to the John farm. Duh. Everybody knows that. Also, I forgot to charge the DS. So, enjoy the freaking scenery. And if you wonder what I mean with enjoy the scenery, then it is this. Oh, it's not flickering. Today it decided not to flicker. It's just as the quality went down a little bit. John Marco, yes. Oh. The colors have just gotten ugly because I started charging Dance Inferno. I love Dance Inferno. I think I'm gonna do one more set of Gimmighoul raids. I kinda still wanna go for a jog tonight, and I have to wake up at 6:45 AM tomorrow. Yippee! The rocks and planks in the back are so ugly. You're ugly, Marco. Did you like the previous one more, Marco? The previous one was genuinely, yeah. The green stuff with maybe the in-game background from X and Y caves does not fit with your puke green shirt. Looks so bad. You're the only one that thinks about colors that way. My puke green shirt is crazy though. Neon blue. Look, I didn't choose the colors myself either, okay? But I think it still looks pretty cool, personally. That's just what his room looks like. Believe me, I've been there. Exactly. All these shining rocks. Oh, dude, my nose is burning. But he has radioactive rocks inside with his puke green shirts. Exactly. Where is our hack's address? Reveal face, reveal full name, reveal and license reveal. License reveal? Stupid red horns. Red horns? What? It looks like you're in the cave from Scarlet Violet DLC. Honestly, you're not wrong, Mr. Me, but I made this cave before Scarlet Violet came out. You predicted the future, bro. Apparently, actually, yeah. I got radiation poisoning? No, I just built up an immunity to it. People see the background and leave. I don't think so, Marco. I do not think so. About to change it? Right. Alright, goodbye, Marco. Farewell, I suppose I should say. What does my family think of the rock? I don't know. They might have also gotten adjusted to it, I guess. A flat color would be better. I don't know if I agree to that. I had a flat color before and I thought it was incredibly ugly. This gives it some more personality. It might not be pretty to you, but... Add more things on the desk like a 3DS and a Switch. Do you know how annoying that is to do, Bob? Funny thing, in the shelves over there I had a 3DS and a Switch. And then my entire PC died and I lost everything basically. And the amount of time and effort I spent on getting those things, no, we're not getting those back. I mean, I would agree, maybe having like a keyboard and a mouse on the desk or something wouldn't look terrible. But, I don't know. You're breaking my heart, Hex, bro. The desk looks boring. Yeah, at least it got text on it. At least there's that. Panula Cave. I don't know, I do at some point, you know, I wanna... After I have a job and I have money to spend on hobbies, I do wanna, you know, redo everything. Everything, nothing is staying. But that's probably gonna be another couple of years, so... Will you Pokemon Rumble again? I don't know, man. You don't need money to change the background? I do if I want to make it look cool according to myself. 2026 stream is gonna be completely new. I honestly don't know when the revamp is gonna happen. It's not happening in 2025. It's probably 2027 to be honest. Pay me $1, I'll handle it. No, I don't think so. No? Why no? Cause, I don't know. Well, I mean, first of all, I don't think I've seen any art of you that I feel like would fit as... Like, any art style of you, rather, I should say. That I would, like, actually be like, oh yeah, I'd like to use this art style as my background. Not that you are bad at art, it's just that the style that I've seen you use so far, which is not a lot, to be fair. It's just not the type I would like for my background. There's something not very cool in that room that can never get removed, which is... Bro is desperate for $1. No, you're gonna go up, you're not even gonna say it? Okay, cool. Thank you for not trying to hurt my feelings still, at least, Hacks. Like, Marco, your art in certain situations is really cool. That art you made for me for 500 subs, that is genuinely cool art, and I seriously do appreciate that. But especially that art style is not something I'd want to use for the background of my streams. I'm just being honest here. And most of the art, honestly, I've seen you do is stuff in Blender, which... Is that art? I don't know. It's more 3D modeling than art. And also not the type of stuff I'd like to be my background. Like, honestly, your art is more like... More in the trend of thumbnail-y or fan art stuff. Right? But less in the art of the background. I don't know. Or art class. I mean, but the art is gonna have to be made digitally, you know that, right? So your art class where you painted is cool, but I'm not gonna be able to use that. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more Gimmighoul check, and I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go for a jog. $0.10 is 10 cents, Marco. Exactly. Go eat a burger or something, German. Right, right. Short stream, huh? Yeah, kinda. I don't know, I want to go for a jog, take a shower, and I do have to wake up at 6:45 AM tomorrow morning. So I just don't want to make it too late, especially since I'm not feeling really well. I feel like a younger sibling watching my older brothers fight here. Right. Shower? I know, right? Why would I shower? Great question. Maybe I don't shower after I go for a jog. Maybe that's a better idea. Yep, yep. Ew, you shower? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That is something that I do somewhat regularly. Not surprised Dice is questioning what a shower is. Yeah. Want to shower in the morning and go to bed completely dirty? I personally do not understand why people shower in the morning over the evening. But, I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion. You wake up completely dirty? How dirty do you get under your sheets when you're asleep? You might sweat a little, but not nearly as much as you do during the day. I don't know. My hair's all messed up if I shower in the morning. Yeah. Have you seen my hair before, Dice? You're actually the only one here that has. I have long hair, it needs to be cleaned. There. But yeah, you definitely have hair. Yeah, but like what I was trying to say is, yeah, I do take showers in the evening, and yes, my hair is messed up all the time. Do a hair reveal, please. You know, if I do ever get like a proper model made by somebody for probably way too much money, I do actually want to fit my hair, my actual IRL hairstyle into the model. Because well, part of it. My hair can be a massive mess, but the front of it I do kind of like, personally. I don't know. The back of my head is just going in all directions. And I know that, but... Anyway. I'm gonna call it for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning, maybe. If I am gonna be back tomorrow morning, I'm not gonna have eggs. Yeah, we'll see. No. His me profile is taken from a random YouTube thumbnail from some random group of dudes. No, has nothing to do with him. Anyway. Do Gimme and Deoxys again if no eggs? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. And then just do method streams 2 other times or something. Sorry. Yeah, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye bye.